This is a short video to show you how to make an observation checklist. First, what we want to do is go up to the top browser and type in www.training.gov.au. Once we're at training.gov.au, we want to scroll down until we see the quick search bar. Now we're at the quick search bar, we want to type in the name of the course or code that we are looking for. I know the course code, and the course code is HLTFA311A. So therefore I'm going to type it in here and press search. So this is the unit of competency that I want to make an observation checklist for, and as a result I'm going to bring my cursor down until I get to the content, which is here. And at this point I'm going to open up my unit of competency, which is in Word or PDF. And it's going to open up Apply First Aid. Now this is the package rules for this unit. And as we come down, it covers off the unit description, the application of the unit, licensing, prerequisites, employability skills. We have our element and performance criteria. Now these are quite important. We'll come back to these in a moment. Required skills and knowledge, also important. Critical aspects of assessment in the evidence guide, and range statement. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to bring us all the way back up, and we're going to go to the very top, and we're going to make a template for an observation checklist. So I've got one here that I've prepared previously. And in this assessment, what we're going to do is we're going to type in the unit code. So we know the unit code is HLTFA311A. We're going to call it Apply First Aid. And the rest of these can be completed later. When it comes to our observations, this is our required skills and knowledge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just flick back towards my other Word file we had open. I'm going to scroll down until I see the required skills and knowledge. And what I'm going to do is copy this out. I'm then going to paste that inside here. And then we paste them in here. Now that's the first part. It seems pretty easy. The next part is under tasks and criteria. Now if you remember before, in the previous unit we're going to go back to now. If we go back up to here, we've got our performance criteria and we've got our elements. So the element is basically made up of these performance criteria. To complete a course, you need to be made satisfactory in the performance criteria, and the performance criteria together will make you satisfactory in an element, and once we're satisfactory in the elements, performance criteria, range statement, required skills and knowledge, and critical aspects of assessments, we'll be deemed competent in the unit. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy out the element. I'm going to go back to my document. I'm going to paste it inside here. That's the first step. Then I'm going to break up my performance criteria and place them in here. Now that's about 3/4 of the way through this project. We'd obviously continue this all the way down until we had every element and performance criteria in. We've already put our required skills in, so we've met the target there. For this Fred section here, this is the last piece of the puzzle. What we need to do is we need to create a benchmark. And a benchmark is used to make sure that no matter who picks up this observation checklist, whether it's a trainer, an assessor, or just a supervisor, that they can understand what they have to witness the student or candidate doing in order to deem them satisfactory. So it's basically a lay instruction. So in this situation, Identify and assess and minimize hazards in the situation that may pose a risk or injury or illness to self and others. I need to make a benchmark so that we make sure that everyone assesses along the same level. So in this situation, what I'm going to do is just make a short benchmark. Students are to show they have a understanding of the doctor's ABCD approach in relation to the first D being danger. Just so you know, if you're not aware, doctors ABC stand for danger, response, send for help, airways, breathing, compressions, and defibrillation. This one here is talking about minimizing hazards in the situation and that risk may impose. So therefore, as a result, D, the very first D, danger. If a candidate can show that they understand that D for danger is the most important part, they therefore would be able to show that they have an understanding of how this works. So therefore, as a benchmark for this, if we can see a candidate either verbally or demonstrating this through a scenario, then therefore we'd be happy to put them off as S for satisfactory for this. Well, I hope this gives a better understanding of how to complete this task. Thank you.